Is the lifestyle you're living building toward an outcome you haven't named? Do you know what your body is building toward right now? When did you consider not just your next sermon, but the next decade? The calling was placed on a body. Your body determines how long the calling can be fulfilled. You're too busy saying, I'll do it tomorrow, constantly putting it off. The real issue is thinking you even have tomorrow or the next moment available to you. Many pastors who had the same thoughts are no longer alive. Make the change today. In this video, learn how the pastoral lifestyle shortens ministry, what the body is building towards, and what 20 to 30 pounds lost in 90 days produces for the long haul. Number one, lifestyle limits the length of leadership. What do I mean by this? The body keeps an accurate account of how much you take from it and put into it. Psalm chapter 90 verse 10 reads, "The days of our years are 80 years and 10." The calling was placed on a body. That body determines how long the calling can be fulfilled. 80 years and 10 is 70 years. The body keeps that number in mind. Your body that is supposed to enjoy life. Be active with your family, be active with your kids, and be active overall and keep healthy. Is this current version of your body building towards being in great shape at 70? The lifestyle being lived right now is building toward an outcome. Every decision you make between the Sundays that you preach either takes more from the body or sows into it. Your body will always tell you the correct balance. Your actions determine this. What can you do to improve this? Name honestly what your body is building toward. You need to write this down. This is point A. You must be hyper aware of what needs fixing, what needs changing before you start. Number two, depletion demands a deliberate decision. What do I mean by this? You need to be acutely aware of what is draining your energy and make a conscious decision to change that. Isaiah chapter 40 verse 31 reads, "They that wait upon the Lord shall renew their strength. They shall mount up with wings as eagles." Renewal is available. It requires stopping long enough to receive it. Waiting is not done passively. It's an active choice to stop running on empty. This means you must stop withdrawing and deposit more. You must wait upon the Lord, who shall renew your strength. When you steward his body the way that you are supposed to, he will enable you to do much more. But you must rely on him. Chronic stress, broken sleep, and unlimited demand without recovery shorten the race. This is why the sovereign strategy is so effective. You are plugging up the holes in the structure that is constantly leaking in your life. Spirit, stress, sleep, serving, and strength. Renewing your strength through the Lord by waiting upon him. Putting boundaries in place with other people. Getting to sleep early. Reducing the amount of junk food you eat. And improving your nutritional choices. And training intensely in the gym. Once you address the character of Christ found in Galatians chapter 5, verses 22 to 23, then it becomes a lot easier to apply the other steps. Once you address the order of the structure, you can begin plugging those holes. Where can you start with this? Name one drain on the body this week that can be addressed with one decision. I've already addressed a few. This might be spending more time with God and leaning on him to renew your strength for the week ahead. It could be saying a simple no to a request that you know you don't really want to do, but you feel obligated to. Going to bed earlier is self-explanatory. Stop watching the TV, stop scrolling social media, put your phone down and get to bed early. Throw out or give away all the junk food that you have and go for a walk. These are all simple things that can be done this week to start moving you in the correct direction. Number three, later decades demand earlier deposits. What do I mean by this? You want to begin changing and improving your health earlier on in life to make sure that you are at a stage where you are preaching with power still at 70. You can still make these changes later on in life, but the cost will be higher. Proverbs chapter 24, verse 10 reads, "If thou faint in the day of adversity, thy strength is small." The version of you at 65 is being built by the decisions made right now. The unfortunate reality is that many of you watching this may not even be alive at 65 or 70 due to the choices that you have made for years up until this point. You may even know of some pastors close to you who are no longer here because they didn't make those changes soon enough. God will leave you to your own devices when you do not steward his body in the way that he intended. Disease and ill health are not his creations. They never have been. He doesn't want that for you. Make sure that you steward his body properly before it's too late. A pastor who arrives at 65 having stewarded the body correctly has a different decade ahead. The latter years of ministry tend to be the most fruitful, but you have to live long enough to get there. And it still requires that you are standing. It still requires that you are active in the community and moving towards powerful preaching still. That body that lives long enough to see this age, as well as being active enough to be of use during that age, is built now. What can you do? Commit to building the body that can still serve at 70. None of this is about committing in the future. You need to make these decisions now and start acting accordingly. You don't get a second chance. Number 4, ministry means lasting more than a moment. What do I mean by this? God needs you to have a body that can go the distance. 2 Timothy chapter 4, verse 7 reads, "I have fought a good fight. I have finished my course. I have kept the faith." Finished my course, not started it, not run half of it, but finished it. God willing, for every one of your ministries is going to be long and fruitful. You must make sure that your body can go the distance by taking care of it. Just like how reaching 70 isn't a future commitment, it begins now. You have to weigh up the habits that you are doing now and whether they will produce a body that lasts until your race is finished. 20 to 30 pounds in 90 days is the beginning of a body that finishes the course. 90 days puts you on a better trajectory than the one you're on now. Those 20 to 30 pounds are just the beginning of a new season for you and your body and your family and your congregation and everybody else. What can you do? Make the decision today that you are building the body that finishes the course. You need to cut yourself off from any option that amounts to failure. The only thing you are deciding to do is succeed. The sovereign strategy builds the body that lasts. Again, that's spirit, stress, sleep, serving, and strength. In that order for a reason. It works. To recap, number 1, lifestyle limits the length of leadership. What is your body building toward? You need to be aware of where you're starting, which is point A, what you want, which is point B, and then close that gap. Number 2, depletion demands a deliberate decision. Address one drain on your body this week. Use the sovereign strategy to identify which area needs looking at. Number 3, later decades demand earlier deposits. Commit to building the body that can still serve at 65 or 70. You might not get a chance to do so later, so begin now. And number 4, ministry means lasting more than a moment. Make the decision to build the body that finishes the course. The next 90 days will set you up. You can begin those 90 days today, or you can wait until later to begin. But the best time to start is always going to be now. I hope that this video has blessed you. Like and subscribe. Remember that sin can't win. Embody the Son who won. To grab my £30 fat loss framework, DM Temple, and I'll see you soon.